I'm getting a glare in my glasses. Glare in my glasses. What are you doing? Which one? This one? Okay. So, where am I at here? You know, I have been getting some emails here lately, and I've been off for the summer. I have had the grandkids over, and again, I'm going to talk more about those circumstances as well. And I had an opportunity to browse over some things, and I'm going to kind of get right into the point. You know, as most of you know, I come from the background of the car industry. So I think, on layman's terms, I think that I can kind of relate everything towards the car, because at some point or another, we have all experienced issues with intermittent problems with the car. And you follow me and you'll see where I'm going with this. For me personally, it was a difficult thing to diagnose. And here's how it relates to the car. Let's just say, for instance, that you got a car that you're having problems with it, and it's making some strange noise, and you bring it into the service department and you drop it off. And once you drop your car off, you relay it to the service writer, and you tell him what the problem is, and that you're hearing a noise, and he in return takes the car and he gives it to the technician. Now, the technician being the doctor. Now, the technician is saying that this customer, the service writer is saying the customer is experiencing a noise. And as a tech, you're not really getting a accurate description, or an actual picture of this noise. So now, as I'm a tech, I got a trained ear, so to speak. But now I'm coming off of another job that could have been frustrating to me. It could have been similar related, or I could have been just chasing noises all day, and your car happened to be at the end of the day. Now, I take your car on a test drive, and I just go around the block 30, 35 miles an hour, and I don't hear this noise. I don't hear this noise whatsoever. So now, it's not because I'm not a good technician, but I don't hear it because of all the things, depending on what time of day that I got the ticket to work on the car, and what time of day it is. If it's at the end of the day and I've been chasing noise all day, I can hear nothing but noises, and your car seems to be quite fine compared to what I've heard. So now you've taken off of work, and the last thing as a dealer I would want to do is give you your car back with a problem not duplicated. Now, you've taken off of work, you're frustrated, I'm frustrated as a dealer, because now you're pissed at me because I'm giving your car back the same way. And you're saying, well, I'm not crazy, I know something is wrong with my car. And I'm not saying that that everything's fine with your car. I'm saying to you, I couldn't duplicate the problem. So you walk out and we make another appointment, and you're upset and so forth, and frustrated, needless to say. So now you come back. So I said, well, now let's institute something. Let's fix this problem here. But let's do this. Let's come back another day where I'll go for a ride with you. Now, you come back with your car on another day, and now, as a service writer or as the dealer, I'm in your car, and I'm driving this car with you, and you're driving behind the wheel, and we're going on the same trail that I went on. And now you say, I can't duplicate it. Okay? And you say, well, I can't duplicate this problem that I had originally. And that's okay because it was just a lack of communication. Now, you say to yourself, because you're frustrated, you say, well, I must be going crazy. But you're not really going crazy. Okay? It's still a lack of communication. Because now you leave and you go away and you come back and you get on the highway and you go do your thing and you're driving and all of a sudden you're on the expressway and you start to hear this noise. Well, you're hearing this noise at 55 miles per hour. Okay? So now you said, there that noise is. I wish they were in the car with me when I'm doing it. You know? And I've had so many instances of this. And once you come back, you call me up and you say, hey Robin, listen, I hear that noise right now. And I said, okay, what are you doing differently? You would say that I'm on the expressway and I'm doing 55 miles an hour. And it does it at 55. Now we're on the same page. Okay? You're not crazy, but the car has an intermittent problem. It does it at 55 miles an hour. So we have to reduplicate that problem. Okay? Now, my whole thing is here, is that if you wasn't monitoring it, it was pretty hard to measure what was going on when the time that it happened. Okay? So in the next tape, I'm going to talk about how this relates to the doctor. But I wanted to plant this in your head for a minute so you can kind of just put your arms around this characterization, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you how to handle the doctor. Hey, it's been great. It's good to be back on the air talking to you and helping people with solutions. Under the influence of Lewy body dementia, there is not a question that you have that I can't answer, or that I haven't been through, or that I've tried. Every day deserves a chance, and I'll be back with you.